Our country, India, is famous all over the world for her religious heritage and the inherent culture. Lakhs of devotees and venerators from far and wide are spellbound to behold the beauty and grace of numerous temples and pilgrimages. But friends, if I were to ask you where the biggest Hindu temple of the world is located, you would surely name some temple located in India. You might be surprised to know the fact that the world's biggest Hindu temple is not located in India. It is located in Cambodia, 4933 kilometers away from India. The name of this temple is Angkor Wat. Sprawled over 402 acres, this temple was built during Khmer Empire. This temple is dedicated to Lord Vishnu. Eventually, this temple got converted into a Buddha temple by the end of the 12th century. It is situated in Angkor of Cambodia, earlier known as Yashodharpur. This city was colonized by the Emperor Suryavarman II. A very interesting story crops up as we have a look at the history of this region. In the 9th century, Jaivarma III became the king of Kambuj. It was he who laid the foundation of his capital, named Angkor Thum. In those days, Angkor was known by the name Yashodharpur. The capital was under construction for around 40 years and was completed by 900 AD. It figured among the great cities in the world. The great grand temple built here is famous even today by the name Angkor Wat. The construction of this temple started in 1122 during the regime of the king of Cambodia, Suryavarman II. But he could not complete the construction. Angkor had to deal with two mutinies during its golden days. The visionary of Angkor Wat, Suryavarman II, had spent such a huge amount from the coffer that the country went penniless and was in the state of pauperism. As a result, neither any temple could be constructed during 1150 to 1181, nor was written any epigraph. Later, the construction work of the temple was completed during the regime of his heir, his nephew, Dharnendravarman. Thousands of idols of gods and goddesses, temples, and works of art in Cambodia were in the danger of destruction during the Siamese army attack in the year 1431. They were abandoned by all those who were responsible to protect them. The response and reaction of the citizens of Cambodia was surprising, rather shocking during the tough times of attack and crisis. Immediately after the attack, the people abandoned the capital. Nobody tried to save it. Because of this, the capital was overpowered by those who were associated with the Buddha religion, and the temple was converted into a Buddha temple. Before the outset of the 16th century, the golden era of Angkor came to an end, and many of the ancient temples turned into debris. During the same era, the infrastructure and design of Angkor Wat underwent various changes. The city disappeared from the eyes of the world due to plethora of bamboo woods, and governing power was set at naught. Most of the city turned into ruins. If we have a look at the past, we find that the temple had its history related to both Hindu and Buddha religion. About 27 kings ruled over Cambodia, some of them being Hindu and some Buddha. That is why both types of idols are found here in Cambodia, which are related to Hindu religion as well as Buddha religion. It caught eyes of the famous French archaeologist and nature scientist Henri Mahot in the middle of the 19th century. He discovered the lost and invaluable Grand Temple. Sprawled in 402 acres of area, this temple is protected by a surrounding ditch that is 700 feet deep. This ditch is always full of water. To cross the ditch, there is a bridge on the western side of the temple. A huge gate, approximately 1000 feet wide, is built at the end of the bridge. It is built in a rising manner, as in the pyramids of Egypt, that is Misr. The height of the basic crest is 54 meters. All the 8 other crests are 54 meters tall. The temple is surrounded by 3.5 kilometer long stone wall. An open length of 30-meter area lies outside. At the outer, there is a ditch having the width of 190 meters. At the heart of the city is located a commodious temple dedicated to Lord Shiva. This temple is divided into 3 parts. Each of the 3 parts has a high crest. The one situated in the middle is approximately 150 feet high. Approximately 50 small crests are there around this high crest. Grandness and architecture of the temple is surprising. From the point of view of India scriptures, they carry immense importance. Dedicated to Lord Vishnu, this temple is the emblem of the Meru Parvat, that is, the mountain named Meru. The entire epic of the Ramayana is engraved on the walls. Almost all the episodes and events have been depicted here in a lively manner. For example, the scene of a mythological grand event called the Samudra Manthan has been portrayed. This exploration of the sea by the gods and the monsters together is supposed to have brought 14 precious gifts, including the Amrit, that is, nectar, for the benefit of humanity. This artwork shows how the migratory Indian artists had kept the Indian art alive. This temple has its roots in the Indian culture, and that is why it is said and believed that it was built overnight by the supernatural powers. In modern Cambodia, there are around 450 monuments under the control of the government, but it's only Angkor Wat Temple that finds place in the national flag of Cambodia. This is an emblem of the national pride. One of the most popular tourist places, this temple appears in the list of World Heritage Places of the UNESCO. The tourists visit this place not only to behold the beauty of the architecture, but also to view the spectacular sunrise and sunset. Friends, this is marvelous episode scrolling down the pages of the wonderful history of Cambodia. This episode also tells us about the expanse of the religious and cultural roots of India. Its natural beauty is simply incredible, and deservingly it finds the 7th place in the list of world's ancient historical heritages. So friends, that's all in this episode. If you find it worth, do like it, and please do subscribe the channel. This is your friend Neha Agarker, hoping to see you in the next episode. Till then, take care, stay alert, stay safe. Bye bye.